Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Ecuador presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
He's through, now is he in?
Oh, what a ball!
There's the shot! No mistake!
Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Ecuador are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So what can they conjure from this one? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Ecuador have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Messi
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Roberto Carlos. Rodri wins the duel this time. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Out for a throw.
And that's definitely not his best. And here's Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong.
Ecuador are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And we have our very first corner. White getting this one clear. And it's hoisted clear.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone for goal! Oh, what has happened? Ronaldinho! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky.
Real chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Ecuador are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Almost half an hour in now. He's through here. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
White. And it's Messi. He came in hard, very hard. He's found a way through, and the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Ecuador have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's played through for him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. That'll be a throw-in. It's out of play for a goal kick. Oh, what a mistake! Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
So, third corner of the game. He's going for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Basten. Chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's won and a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bergomi, good shapes to shoot! Could be danger here. Here comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Takes a shot. Has another go. They've got to be quick to recover this. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Ecuador really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Ecuador have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the second half gets underway. And this is Van Basten. Saliba. And he's in on goal. Messi! He's put it wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
They're up to 5 corners now. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Pickford gets it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Played back in. David Villa is flagged offside. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. David Villa! He's looking wide. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Costa Curta. Out to the right. Now he's off and running. Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's superb. And the shot! Well, that shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, that's well spotted. Otto clears. Now it's Villa. Tries to pass it through. That's a delicate pass. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And smartly reclaimed. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, there's no going past him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nakata. Mbappe. And it's Bale. That is good alertness. He shifted it to the flank. Pires. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Villa. David Villa.
And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
And the shot! Superb goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Thuram cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Caught offside that time.
Se va a
Well,
producir
there
un
is some
cambio de
activity
jugadores.
down on the touchline.
El
It
dorsal
seems there's got to be a
3
change.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
That's the keeper's ball. Baresi. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, important interception. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi having a look. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Decent hit from there. Schneider. And it's Otto. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Iniesta. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Van Dijk to Beckham. Otto. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. That'll be a throw. No, it's come to nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep...
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are down to 10 men. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. And across it goes. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. Otto. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect... Oh no, this does not look good! Van Dijk tries making a foray down the right. And he plays one through. And this is Schneider. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Chance, surely!
He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Terrific header!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Bale really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
He's taking on the lot of them.
Messi's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
David Villa.
It's Bale! And yes, it's there!
Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's...
Great chance! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
A probing pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the channel.
He's in space and looking for options.
Oh, just skips past his man. Played with speed from back to front.
Looking for the run.
Oh, well measured. And he was quick to react.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Bale, a huge performance, answering the call.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Saliba is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Damn it! And it's hoisted clear. Tries a shot! Just off target.
Alexander-Arnold has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That has ended up in no man's land. Baresi. Neuer clears. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Szoboszlai to Gerrard. It's Park Ji-sung. He is through here. Park Ji-sung stood his ground strongly. Chance to deliver. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He has found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. And this is Park Ji-sung. And that was very necessary. Costacurta does really well to win the ball there. Costacurta gets it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Szoboszlai! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he get it through? Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries to play it through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Park Ji-sung. Paris Saint-Germain are one down despite having the better chances here. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that could set him on his way. He's in a good position here. And this is Batistuta! Very nicely done. Swings in across. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Incoming delivery. Batistuta has created one goal already. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Now it's Batistuta. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now he's got space here. Beckham. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Rice. No, again there's no way through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Davids. And he's let fly! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beckham. He's had it taken off him. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's picked his way through.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Batistuta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Decent chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
But pour l'équipe de l'Inter de Milan.
Perfect placement,
Après
the
50
one
minutes
place
de
the
jeu.
keeper couldn't reach.
Well,
Le
Peter, I
numéro
think the
4.
keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Beckham. It's played through for him.
Chance, surely! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an
Header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Rice. Looking for a runner. He's on it, can he get away?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. João Cancelo.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. And it's Soboslai.
Probing pass.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Rice. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung. And it's Soboslai. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played into space. Pass is just off target. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Rijkaard.
Good, strong midfield running here.
Played in.
Big chance!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
João Cancelo. Beckham wins the duel this time. Can he get onto this? This is Batistuta.
Good effort from distance.
And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's gone for goal! And that will sail harmlessly past. Mbappe. Rice, and he's had it nicked away. And they're not going to make any further progress. Tries from a long way out. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Park Ji-sung gets rid without sophistication. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a great position. And he's quick to get it clear again. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Knocks it into space. And Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating,